Good afternoon. Hope everyone is doing well. I'm doing pretty well. Can't complain. Can't complain. I am gonna work on the gateway system. How you doing, Oats? Did you finish that model? Did you finish the coins? We're gonna hop in. I got a mock-up here of the model. And I'm just going to be bringing in systems to get a gateway warp system together. Almost, I had to redo the coins a bit, so it's taking me a bit longer. Hey, you know what? As long as you have... made the coins thinner. I see. Yeah, that'll probably take a little longer, huh? That's good, though. That's good. I can't wait to see the final product. All right, so I built a mock-up gateway here. It has the same model as the Oculus core and pedestal. I'll redo the models once everything's more finalized. I got things localized. The tool works, so like they actually do link together. So you can go from like here to here, right? And you can see the information, right? It sees the core there, sees the pedestal there. If I break it, it tells you that requires a pedestal to be connected right there. I forgot you could do that. There we go. So I'll link those back up. Did I, okay, there we go. There we go. All right, so those are linked back up. So I'm just gonna kind of work on this. I just hope the VSMC can handle the power I'm putting it through. I hope so too, Oats. I hope so too. You're about to run that thing through its paces. It doesn't even know. It has no idea what it's in for. It was installed, opened its eyes, and like, Captain Oats. This guy may have big ideas. All right. So I think the next thing I'm going to work on here, I have to complete, I have to make this a multi-block structure, which means we're going to be doing some block counting here. This is basically what the gateway is going to look like. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to want you to, you know, like what materials you're going to be able to build this out of. I'm not sure. I may do something where it's going to be similar to, you know, like the other multi-block structures, and basically as long as one of, you know, it's one of the approved blocks. Now, the weird part is this right here, stairs. I do not have stairs in the mod right now for any of my stuff. Would be a good excuse to actually make stairs. So we may end up making stairs for all of the block types here. Not sure yet, but I do want stairs to be there. It kind of like rounds out the center, and then you kind of go into the portal, right? So let's work on the multi-block structure. That's certainly the largest number I've ever made, number of cubes. So yeah, it's a beast, but it's gonna look really slick when you're done with it. All right, so multi-block structure time. I need to open up something. Got to figure out why it's not doing the multi-block structure stuff. This is the core is what I'm looking for. Nope, actually not this. It is the block end. Oh, another awesome thing. Yesterday, I'm sitting with baby Triangle while he's going to sleep. And my throat was like kind of iffy all morning, all day yesterday, and it really started to bother me last night. And I'm thinking, I hope this is allergies. It may not be allergies, so there's probably another sickness coming through. Can't get a break. All right, so let's see what we are trying to do here. Multi-block structure tick. So I'm looking for highlighted, right? I'm looking for highlighted. Inventory close. No. Let's kind of look up here. Hold on. Let's bring this over. You cough them awake? No. Baby Triangle, once he's down, like, you can cough, scream, fart, do whatever you need to do. That kid's not waking up, really. If he does, he'll like go up like that, and then he's back down. Add oats. I need something specific in here. I'm remembering this. Ads, they suck. That ad didn't make you feel anything? You don't feel like a more complete person after that, Oats? Should get your money back. I demand a refund of my time. Alright, so if we're sneaking, we're kind of looking at that. Minimize that. That ain't it. This is what I'm looking for. It is the... Oh, I already have it here. This is the connector right here. Hold sneak to show missing or wrong blocks. Okay, let me look at a couple other things then. Let's go into the gateway. And I just got to make sure we got... Yep, we got multi-block structures here. So we got that. All right. Because right now it's not showing up like at all. So that's all the multi-block structure jazz. Let's kind of scroll up here a little bit. So that's those attributes right there. We got our block highlights. Oh, what is this? On-game tick highlights. What are you? Do I have a double? Do I have something like doubly done? Let me cut that out. I'm going to scroll up to the block highlights section. Maybe it's not the block highlights section. I think I screwed up here. Yeah, because I got this for a multi-block highlight section as well, right? So do I have this running? All right, I got that running. So then technically I don't need this. I must consume product. Oh god, the VSMC already is showing signs of stress. Can't control click anything anymore. Have to select on the ads viewer. Yeah, Oats, man. Save often. Save often, my friend. You know what? You could turn those moons, make those moons a little less HD too. I'm just saying. You got all these little blocks that connect into a nice little croissant. Maybe try and tone those down a little bit. All right, so I'm going to look at this side by side, right? So this is doing a check to see if the multi-block structure is complete. Oh, that's all this is doing. It's just checking to see if the multi-block structure is complete. I do not need that. Crashes. Actually, it was pissed off here. So let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. They have to be HD. You need to see every atom. You don't understand, Vice. My people demand this of me. Okay, so I need to get the block highlight stuff working, is what I need to do here. So if we pull up the Oculus. The Oculus. From getting rid of some of that stuff, I have the game running. It's kind of freaking out. We're gonna shut down, rebuild, and hop back in now. Oh. Okay, whoops, didn't mean to do that. Ah, hey, there we go. That is looking like a happier output. So let's find... Oh, where is it? No, that's not it. There it is. The regular Oculus. Put it right... Well, you know what we'll do? We'll stack some blocks up here. This looks like a good place. Look at all this grass and stuff. Eesh. Ugh, nature. 2, 3, right? And then we'll just pop that on top. So ideally, I can look at this, right? And this is working. That's working mighty fine. You don't have to hold sneak anymore, right? But if you look at it without sneaking, it will reset it on you. So we want the similar thing here. I hold sneak. Nothing's happening in the gateway. So we got to figure that out. I'm going to spot check the code for... Where is it? Here it is. Here it is. I'm going to pop that in, move that over. All right. So the way the system works is we have this tick listener here. This just clears the highlights, right? Like under certain circumstances. What I really want to do is scroll here and just spot check this. So interesting how we seem to have some old stuff here. I don't think I ever cleaned that stuff out. Let's take a look at the JSON requirements. Ooh, okay. I think I know what's going on. Let's take a look at the Oculus here. All right, we got multi-block structures with the pedestal. We also have multi-block structures here that we're not using. Okay, but the tag is multi-block structure. Let's just spot check the gateway. Was it structures? Yep. Okay, so that looks good. That looks the same. Okay. And I am going to... Yeah, this is incorrect. What we will do is copy this out. And we'll paste this new logic in here. All right. I don't know if just a simple reload is going to do it. Hey, RC. How are you? Boom. Done. All right, let's give it a try. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Nope. Definitely not happy yet. Still works here. Doing a quick check here. Okay, that works. There we go. And that works that way. So we want the same thing. Here, let me shut it off. There we go. Yeah, that is not working. Waking up. Dang, man. I'm done with work. My day's like almost over. I hope you slept well. All right, so we're going to keep going down here. I do want to check a couple things, right? Multi-block structure is complete. That should be false. Yeah, all of that should... Oh, wait a minute. No, all that shouldn't matter because we're not even getting anything that pops up when we're looking at it. So we're just gonna kind of audit all of this here. On highlight, let's look at the Oculus. Oh, I think I had copied some old code. Whoops. Because this new stuff looks more familiar. So let's paste all of this in. Where did I get that old code from? I definitely went in the wrong file. Slept well enough? Well, that's good. That's good. Hopefully you didn't sleep the whole day away. You must be on a different time zone. All right. Whoops. Hey, there it is. There it is. Now it's stating things for the Oculus, right? So I just have to change that. And then now we can actually start piecing what this thing should look like. That Aussie time zone. I got you. Well, I'm glad I can be here. So you gotta tell me this, Australia. I hear about all the things that want to kill me if I want to visit Australia. How true is that? It make it like a lot of I think actually a couple coworkers were talking about, you know, because I'm talking about eventually wanting to like travel, right, go overseas, and Australia, right? I'm like, it's a whole continent. It'd be kind of cool to see it, and they're like, you know, like spiders the size of dinner plates, and like, you know, everything's poisonous, everything wants to kill you. You gotta like watch it. Can't even swim in a lot of places because like box jellyfish and stuff. How true is that? Because I highly doubt that it's a continent that is just bred to annihilate humans. You know what I mean? Like there's gonna be dangers, right? But you know, also not. I slept the whole day away here. Who would do that? Sweats. Yeah, Oats, you're probably in bed right now, huh? It's the heat that gets you. Oh, okay. Just everything else feasts upon you once the heat bakes you enough, right? Dishes in Australia, it's the blooming onion. How true is that? Oh, man, Oats. Even I know that's... you go to too many establishments, right? Texas Roadhouse is the cactus blossom. The Outback Steakhouse is the bloomin' onion. All right, so incomplete gateway. I'll say incomplete gateway frame. And you know what? We're gonna expand on this. I'll say Oculus frame, because that's really what it is. Like, just because the frame is complete or incomplete doesn't mean, you know, you're good to go. Because you still have to connect something, right? All right. So I added frame to the other one there. Let's go into the JSON and actually start mapping this out a little bit. So I will have a wild card. We're not going to use any rune stones in this, I don't think. Or should I? Should this require some kind of rune stone like all the other multi-block structures? Maybe it should. Maybe the rune stone can dictate how efficient your gateway is. Right? If you use regular rune stones, maybe per one essence you go 5 blocks, right? And then the next step up, right, the advanced, it's one essence can transport you 10 blocks, and then like 15 blocks, right? So there could be like a cost kind of savings with it. The big spiders you just named and move on. It's the small ones that are the venom. Yeah, right. Like the trapdoor spiders and stuff. It's still unnerving to see like a big spider, right? Just kind of walking around, you know, kind of nodding at you, and then just, you know what I mean? Those big fangs and stuff. And the jellyfish that'll kill you are 1 centimeter or so wide. Yeah, all right. So you're kind of proving the point that there are hidden things, right? It's like Australia's gonna dangle the keys over here and then stab me in the side, right? When I'm not looking. I do want to visit Australia though. I do. It is on the list. I totally think runestone should be a part of this. I'll put in the runestone system, and it will dictate efficiency. I have no idea when you're going to actually unlock these gateways either. Yeah, I just don't know. I could just put a static thing. I could, you know what, maybe, do these really need runestones? I don't know. Should I just put like static, or should I don't know. You know what? I'm going to put the runestones in. I can always prune them back out. I can just remap this. So we're going to keep the runestones. Let's add another block here. So what I would need to do... Aha, the enchanted stone. Really, it's the chiseled stone. I want chiseled stone at the bottom because I think it kind of looks cool, right? Because the portal's going to sit like right there. All right, so I think I want that definitely there. Enchanted stone dash chiseled. I think that is the same, right? So we can do star dash chiseled. We will give this 3 for the position. The next thing are going to be the stairs. Now, I need to consider a couple of things, right? So that's up. I assume that would be down. Let's take a look at the stairs in the game, because I have to nail down how, like, what the name is for most of the stairs. And then use wild cards where I can. Let's go to block types. Yes, block types. Stone. Here we go. Come on, where are the stairs? Damn it. Cobblestone? Okay, cobblestone stairs. Here we go. Jelly's just in the warmer waters up north. The deadly ones are not in the southern waters. Where the main cities are. Oh, okay, I got you. Also, you know, those areas where you can't swim and they have the signs of like the little death signs, right? Because like bacteria or so, like it's warm enough to where like it's like a petri dish of like microorganisms that will kill you. There's that too, right? Probably up the northern side. So wrench your okay, so we got stairs dash and then the rock type dash. So we have a vertical orientation and a horizontal orientation. Okay, we're gonna play around with this. I'm not sure vertical orientation. I assume that is just like an up-down kind of orientation. Let's take a quick look here. World properties, abstract. And this is vertical orientation. Yeah, so you got up and down. Okay. I had a feeling. So I can do wildcard dash. And then I will do up dash anything. We'll make this 4. And we will do another mapping of down. And this will be 5. Okay. There we go. Crickerlope. How you doing? Crickerlope. I'm doing all right. We are making a warp gateway system, and I'm working on the multi-block structure here. So a lot of this I can use already. It's saying 4 blocks are out of place. Hey, thank you for the follow. We got to piece this together now, right? So the offset, we're talking about 1, 1, 1, 2, and then this would have to be 0, which means that I can get rid of this. This would also have to be 0. And I can get rid of that, right? And now I got to start thinking again. So this is kind of bullcrap how I have to do this. But you know what? Basically, I want the X to be 0, the Y to be 0, and this to be 1, 2, 3. Be 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, which is this guy. This guy should be 3. We got to map that to 3, which is the chiseled. Funny thing is, I think if we save this, this is only for the north orientation, which actually should be this. Let's reload. Because we have a north, south, east, and west, right? So I'm going to have to play with things depending on... I don't know. Depending on things. Actually, it looks like it's considering the multi-block structure complete right now. If I break that... Yeah, see, 1 block is missing, and it's right there. So it's seeing everything here. If I break that... Now 2 blocks are missing. If I put the wrong block in here, we'll take a look. Yeah, there we go. That's what I want to see, right? I want to tell people when something is incorrect. So we'll put the chiseled block back in there. Now it should have sensed that it was complete, and it did not. So let's take a look at the code, because I want to erase the highlights if this is now considered complete. What is this? That's the gateways. Oh, you know, another thing too. Should I require you to put a back on these? Like, should it just be open and then you can choose to have a back on there? Or put it, you know, or just not have one. Wait, wasn't the gateway already in the game? Is it getting a remake or similar to something else I remember in the mod? Nope. There was never a gateway. You're probably thinking of the Oculus, right? Where you would throw items in for synthesis. That whole system. I know it's probably confusing. I'm duplicated. Like, I don't have the blocks made, so I just use the Oculus blocks as placeholders because I'm still building out the main system. No, this is not it. The Oculus block, you know, this is the structure you're probably thinking of here, and you throw items in. This is a gateway system, so basically you're going to have a keystone. You'll put a keystone in, and it's a warp gate, right? This will be able to connect to other warp gates throughout the server or whatever. And then using Essence, depending on the distance, you walk through, and it will teleport you to whatever the gate is that you're linked to. So we're making magical warp gates right now. There's a lot of moving parts to it. The one we're working on right now is actually completing the multi-block structure. Once that's done, we will probably start to work on the keystones. So basically, the way it's going to work is you're going to make a keystone. You'll put it in the console here, and then as long as you have your multi-block structure built, your pedestals linked to the main core, and you have your main keystone embedded in this, it will turn on right at that point. There's going to be a portal in the middle, and you know what, just for the sake of visuals, we will just pull out the regular portal block and just kind of place it there. There we go, right? So it's going to be similar to this. Like, I'm going to have the shader be bigger, right? But you're going to have your warp gate. And then you'll be able to go onto here, open up the GUI. You'll be able to pick other destinations, right? That you can link to. And then when you go through, it'll teleport you to the other side. What you can also do in your keystone is set it to where it's locked. And you can put a password on this as well, right? So you'll have the magic runes that I have in here. You'll be able to pick like the 4-digit combo or pin. And then if it's unlocked, right, then you have a 4-digit pin. You could just tell someone what your pin is, right? And then they can put that keystone in with that same pin. And then these, you know, the two gateways will be able to see each other. If not, like if you lock it, it locks it to your UUID. So the keystone would have to have your locked tag on the other side for them to see each other, right? So there's going to be multiple ways you can kind of parse out the whole gateway teleportation system and have special stuff, you know, and then maybe like, you know, there's a lot we're going to be putting into this, but I got it all planned out, thankfully. So that's what we're doing. I don't think I'm going to force you to put a back on it. You can if you want. I think it looks cooler with a back on it, but yeah, I think this is going to be pretty good. Cool. I think the back of this should be optional though, since it's a portal which would enter from both ways. That's true. That's true. I mean, it would teleport you like either way, right? As long as you go into the connecting block in the center and collide with that, you'll teleport. Also, I do want this to be as minimalistic as possible, because like it's just like the Oculus. I want you to build around, you know, the base block, right, to really make this thing your own. So if you want to, you know, put all these fancy chisel work in and do, I don't know, all this stuff, and you know what I mean, like make whatever you want, make it look as fancy as you want. So yeah, we won't put it back on there. I do have to include these though, so I'm gonna break that so I don't accidentally teleport myself by running into it. Right, because right now, yeah, it sees, it doesn't see these kind of blocks. So this would be 1. All right, so we're going to have to go -1. So I'm just going to bring this all the way down to here. What is this? What is this? -1. Or -1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I know what that is. create some extra space so I don't get confused. So basically, the y is going to have to be -1. The x would be -1. This would be position 4. Is 4 the up? Yeah, 4 is the up. You know what? I want the down, so this has to be position 5. All right, comma, paste this in. So this is going to be a +1 with a -1. Copy this, comma, paste. So this will be 1, 2, 3 of the same kind, and then these would have to be 4 for the up version. All right, we're going to reload. This does mean that I probably should make magic bricks that are stairs. that way you could make this out of all the magic blocks if you choose to. There we go. All right, it says incomplete frame. 4 blocks are missing or wrong. 4, huh? Did I get these mixed up? 4. I don't even see where these are right now. Very interesting. Did I screw this up? I may have screwed this up. Rustbound Magic. Shoot. All right. So I should do game. That's right. Because there's no way those are the right blocks. This is better. So for now, I'm going to have to remember to change that out when I make my own stairs. Which isn't going to be too bad. It's just, basically, I'm just going to copy this out. And I will change the main header there. But the variants and everything, like for the groups, it's going to be my magic stone. And then I'll just keep everything else. This will be an easy lift. All right, come on. 1 block is missing. Aha. And what if I put the wrong type in? There we go. Yep. So if I put the right one in, then try it. Now it's complete. There we go. Incomplete. Yep. See? Oh, but that would be considered correct. Ugh. All right, I gotta do something more with my wild cards. All right, let's refine this a little bit, and then once this is done, I can just pretty much do the offsets a little differently for north, south, east, and west. We're working on north right now, and then no matter what position you want to set this up in, it should align for you. And then using this as a guide, we can go into the multi-block structure checks to make sure, you know, everything, like to do the code part of a complete multi-block structure. We'll get there. So the way this is, right, it's up dash, and then it will have an orientation. So I'm gonna have to guesstimate what these are. Let's say up dash east. We'll just do that. Let's reload. So one of these is going to be right. One of those are going to be wrong on the bottom too. Or they're both wrong, in which case I need to orient this north-south. 2 blocks wrong. So that one is right. That one is wrong. Okay. Copy, paste. I'll just make this 6. West. So I'm just gonna guess. I think that may be right. Either that or I'm gonna have to reverse it, which isn't a big deal. But then at least this orientation will be correct. Yep, so I gotta swap them. 4 and 6, which means I could just come up here, right? One of these are gonna have to be 7. I'm just gonna pop a 7 here. We're gonna come back up to here, copy, paste. We'll mark this one as 7. And then we will have a down east and a down dash west. Boop. I've been wanting to put in this system for so long. What use is magic and essence? That's why I want you to be able to hold so much essence. I want you to use it to teleport too. Hey, that's looking better. If I do it right, that's complete. If it goes there, yep, wrong. If I do it from the other side, wrong. If I do it like that, wrong. Good. So I want you to make this shape. Same thing here, right? Yep, wrong. Okay, so that's going to be perfect. Done. Okay, so that should be... Well, let's double check that. Yep, good, good. So it wants to see that block. All right. Structure is indeed complete. That's only for the north. This sucks. I'm gonna copy this. So we can think of south, right? South should be pretty much... It may actually be the same thing. Let's create... kind of bump this out a little bit. Excuse me. Sorry. I must destroy you. I apologize. Whoops. Okay, let's put down some blocks now. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. Kind of center it. Get that. That down. I'll put that center block on in a minute. God damn it. All right. So now this orientation is south facing. Yep, it looks like it has the old stuff in there. That's fine. That's fine. Let's do a quick reload. But this should, I think it should be the same. I may have to reverse the east and west stuff. I may have to reverse that. Okay. So far, it sees only these being the issues. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. It actually comes out as the same. It is a complete structure. If I just do a quick test, yep. Perfect. Bam. Complete. All right, let's make another one of these east and west oriented. You know what? Let's bump it out a little bit. Let's put it right here. 1, 2, 3. 1. I'll just make these now. That right there. Meh. All right, let's build it out. 2, 3, 4. And the last one, I will put... Bump it out a little bit more. Two, 3. Put the caps on. 1, 2. And face to the east. Excellent. All right, so that has all the old stuff, right? So now is when I may have to do a lot of work. I may have to do a lot of work here. So let's minimize north and south, and let's pop open east for a moment. I'm going to paste this in, and I just need to spot check the orientation of the old multi-block structure to the new. So it looks like I'm not really doing anything in the z-axis, but I'm doing stuff here in the z-axis. So I need to shift things around a bit. Basically, I have to manually go in here and then just swap these out. So that was -1, -1, 0, 2. That's -2, 0. From -2, 0, -2. Damn. It's +2, +2, +2, 0, 1, 0, -1. All right, we're nearing the end. It's actually not too bad keeping track of this kind of stuff. I do need to change the orientation here. I'm going to take a shot in the dark. If it's east, let's make it north. If it's west, let's make it south. I got a 50-50 shot. If this doesn't work, I just have to change these. Not a big deal. All right, fireball it in. I am so confident in my work that I'm going to copy this and we're just going to paste it into the west. Boom. I'm so confident. Let's reload. We'll see. We shall see. So ideally, these should be missing 4 blocks, right? Because I don't have the these stairs in there. Hey-oh! 4 blocks missing there. Confidence crushed. So let me make this 5 and this 4, this 7 and this 6. I knew it was either gonna be perfect or I eat some humble pie. 5, 4, 7, and 6. Oats, you did it wrong. Oh, God, Oats, you're just like that person that sits there and watches someone bust their ass rubbing down like a window, and you're like, missed a spot. Darn you. Hey, like I said, it was a coin flip, right? Like, it was a coin flip. I flipped wrong again? What? All right, let's put stuff here. So it doesn't like that. Is it that orientation? No. Oh, is it that? It's all wrong? All right, let me focus on one here, right? So we'll look at west. Is this west? No, this is east. There we go. Okay, west. Let's take a quick look. North, south, north, south, north, south, north, south. Now, there is a chance this should be 4, this should be 5, this should be 6, and this should be 7, right? 4, 5, 6, 7. New follower, Mellows Forum. Thank you for the follow. We'll give this a try. I'm gonna hot reload this in. I think the issue is it's not really the up and the down. It's I have to manually change the north and the south stuff. Right? Because it may be trying to... Yeah, see? It's the north and the south that's having an issue. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. It's a good day today. I'll keep telling myself that. Paste. Paste. South. All right, let's try and map it this way. Boop, reload. So we are, since just popped in here and just followed, we are working on a magic essence gateway system. Basically, you'll build a teleporter and use your magic essence to teleport to different places. Hey, there it is. One block. Yeah, there it is. That's working. Before I even check, I know that I have to copy this. Let's open up the east and put the new mappings in. Boop. There we go. And right now we're working on assembling the multi-block structure part of this. The pedestal already links to the core, but this is the other part that we gotta complete. All right, so it's missing 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now it's missing none. Complete. Perfect. I just want to test this out. Okay, so it should have went away. Oh, but it's not going to yet because it's kind of weird how this stuff happens. What we are looking at right now is just the client side like highlight system. Now what we actually have to do, now that all of this is working, is go into the actual class file, do the block checks for the server. That way we could change the bool to say, yes, you are complete. So that's what we have to do. And then at that point, it would erase the highlight. I've seen a hint of this from playing the mod in a world with a friend. Very nice stuff. Yeah. Yeah, the new alpha that we've been testing, it has so many I literally disabled every single item and block and everything in my mod and brought it back one at a time and thought about how you should collect it, like what the mod flow should be like. It's good. Needless to say, I got rid of temporal gears completely. I have too much PTSD with temporal gears. I hear about it all the time from everyone, and people have different opinions, right? Some people are like, you got too much temporal fragments, right? You got too many temporal fragments, I disabled. Right? You get too many temporal fragments here. Other people are like, you don't get enough. Other people are like, I like the grind. It's too divisive. I had to kill that item off. Maybe I'll end up having it haunt you like a Herobrine. My version of Herobrine is going to hold a temporal fragment and slowly walk towards you with it sticking out. That's what's going to happen. All right. Let's do this. So the highlight system is now done for the multi-block system. Now we have to go into here. This is going to be a pain in the butt. This is going to be a pain in the butt to do, but we can do it. All right, so min-max. Technically, I don't need to check such a wide area. Haunted by yes, I am haunted by those fragments. Wake up in a cold sweat because of those fragments. So this should be zeroed out. And I don't need all of those runic positions. I don't know. You know what? You know what? This, okay, so this is something. You have, I have two structures, right? Two new multi-block structures here. Or not two new, but I have multi-block structures, right? This is one of them, right? And then you have the Oculus, which I don't have made in this world. Each one of them, like these two, they require 4 rune stones to activate. It was just a nice, easy number. I think I should have 4 rune stones embedded in here. I could do this. Could do that. I think that's what we're going to do. I will leave this blank. You can, because I'm trying to make something bare bones, right? Like, I want you to build around this. Like, that's the frame. Chisel anything you want on top of this. Make it look however you want. But I think this is going to be the winner. Oh, I like that. I like, because then you can hide it, right? Like, to do maintenance on this, you would just break these 2 blocks and then you would swap those out, right? If I have it in the corner, you're gonna have to like burrow to it a couple more blocks, right? Just this works. So glad I just got the client side stuff done, because now we have to go back in and do it again. All right, we just have to make this change. It's not a big deal. NBD. All right. So I have to go where it says runestones here, right? So that and that can get erased. That can get erased. I should do that for all of them. Multi-block structures, right? Here's 2. Get rid of that. Multi-block structures, 2. Get rid of that. And get rid of that. Okay, okay. Now I have to think, so this is going to be -1 in the Y. So it's going to be -1, and then it's going to have to be like a plus and -2, right? So this guy is going to be one of them, right? Yes. This should be 2, and I think that one should be 2 as well. And then that should be 2, and then that should be 2. I think that's gonna be what we want. I'm gonna do the same thing here. So that is 2, and that is 2. That is 2, and that is 2. Putting an awful lot of trust keeping this, like, in my mind right now. Awful lot of trust. That's 2, that's 2. That is 2, that's 2. Last one. 2, 2, 2, and 2. All right. Let's see how badly I screwed it up. Boop. Better say complete. I made this thing. It should fear what I can do to it. Hey-oh. All right. Looking like it's complete. That, of course, is going to be messed up. That's a good sign, though, right? Because if I just pop that in there, now we only got 3 blocks out of place. That isn't even a block space now. Perfect. Whoops. Pop that there. There. Complete. All right. I didn't mess that up. Boop. I messed that one up. No. Oh, fuck. Which one is this? This is west. All right. I'm gonna look at the west. Let me guess. I messed up the east. No. I messed this one up. Just the west I messed up? Oh, man. A slap in the face. Son of a gun. All right. West. Let's pull it up. North, south, east. Of course, it was the last one I did. Damn it. Oh, I see what I did. I see. All right. That should be a 2. That should be a 1. That should be a 2. That should be a 1. There we go. That is better. Let's do a quick reload. Man, I gotta trim my facial hair. It's starting to really grow in. That's better. Hey-oh, it's complete. All right, just kind of make sure I know what the score is here. Perfect. Well, let's I can close. You know, I'm not going to close out the gateway. I'm just going to move it over here because I think I can do something with it. I totally forgot about that. Yes, I am. Of course we are. All right, everyone, we're going to find someone to raid. I totally forgot about Ninja class today for the little baby triangle. So let's go to Twitch. We get to run around a gymnasium with toddlers. Who is streaming? Ah, we got Juno on. I haven't rated Juno in a little while. Let's hop over here. Little Juno Wood /raid. Juno Wood. They don't allow you to raid at this. Oh, tisk. All right, Mr. Scene. Norwegian. I like it. /raid Mr. Scene. All right, intended for mature audiences. I think everyone here is old enough to drive. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I will hop onto the Discord later. I'm probably not going to live stream. I'll hop onto the Discord later and just do a screen share in the chit chat. And if you want to hop in and chat and see, you know, watch me work on this, feel free to. Yeah. This is coming together. I am currently waiting on feedback from Alpha, so I decided to do this as a fun little project. Thank you, everyone, for watching. I will talk to everyone later. And, yeah, if you hop on later, I'll see you tonight. All right, everyone. Bye. Adios. Ah, thank you, RC. That is the Discord.